They'll try the left side. Henry. And some room to run now. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Henry.
But how the fuck did he trip up like that?
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
Well, they put the wrong guy back there.
Tannehill eluding the pressure right. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Tannehill. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver. Successful.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want
They need to take McNichols out.
Downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They fake the give. Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted.
You should have thrown it to the goddamn 45.
Setup shot at the 27-yard line.
I thought that's what the fuck you were going to throw it to, because you had me.
It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is. Knows it's going to be a route around that distance. Makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again to Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Off for the point after is Randy Bullock. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
Where we at, Black Cats? Where we at?
Extends the lead to 21-8.
Where we at, Black Cats? Where we at?
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
I
So
told you I found your
opted for the
kryptonite, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And
I
frankly,
found your
think it's time to
kryptonite,
pull your
man.
playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of
That was the
bounds.
wrong defense, Eddie. That was the wrong defense,
It's
Eddie.
not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Going up top. This is caught at the 20. And
Damn, boy, yeah. Oh, man. Where was he jumping?
31 yards. So a big
I thought he was going to pick that off.
20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's see who's going to play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And
I'm going in the end zone. I ain't worried about it.
now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
No, you got to play smart with this guy. I know. You know, I had him thinking, you know, that I always would go for it. But you know one thing with him, you going to pay for it. I ain't doing that.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, you can't make too many mistakes with him.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
I'm going in the end zone. I told him that.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's
I wasn't going to make it there in 29 seconds, but I'm going to make it now.
Return to the 14-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think
Damn, man. If I can just get past that shit, that's fucking green,
keep the tight
man.
end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent,
I wanted to go for it, but I said, you know what? If I do that, he gonna score.
That's returnable now for Smith. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Newton on first down.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Cam. That's what I wanted you to do, Cam. You'd have been better off just kept running the ball, Cam. That's what I wanted you to do, Cam.
That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Second down, they go again with Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
I should have just waited, man.
Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking,
What the fuck was that kind of defense?
Touchdown, Carolina. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead. And they
that motherfucking Cam Newton.
Seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
They'll elect to break
like that.
from the end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll be dropped at the
I know, I see you out there, Black Cat, showing off.
Proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. Check down here for Henry. And some space here.
That's what I was trying to get it to the first time, man.
He's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A shotgun handoff to Henry. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly
Said, get off me, boy.
Nice little gain. Again on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected.
Just enough.
Right there.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
Just enough.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 84 yards on the ground for him so far. On 2nd and very short, Tannehill steps away. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That is brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Henry into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Henry again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Dancing to his left. And it's a Titans touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Hey, man, you should be a commentator, Eddie. You doing good.
On the return, here comes Smith.
The Black Cats.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact,
against the Black Cats. Them Black Cats ain't bad, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead. And this will be caught at the 30. And
all right, this is enough of that shit.
A big play there for Carolina. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards. and runs it 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Try to get to the outside. This
Motherfucker
is
crazy. He said, meow.
He's going to take this down to about the 17. Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Newton. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Go ahead, put your arms up, Cam. You put our cats out there. Let them know.
Newton now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, you did.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example. Touchdown!
Good shit, man.
4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And
All right, this is it. That was your last touchdown, man.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Great.
Newton going to try and throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it.
This game is over, man.
Receivers coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus.
Oh, and he give me the, okay.
Tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodgers.
Give you a taste of your own medicine. You thought I couldn't do that? I can do it too.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I can do it too.
On the ground, this is McNichols. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Titans. The big play there. 51 yards. And the Titans on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
The only way I ain't getting it back, you better keep running it.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Got to score a touchdown.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's got some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some...
Let him keep hitting us. Let him keep taking hits like that. You're going to call that bitch, huh?
Because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure the clock stops at every opportunity.
And this one is incomplete.
Lucky I didn't pick that motherfucker off, man.
And let your offense catch its breath and let's us exhale.
Damn, he just got lucky.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's Newton. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth.
You almost got picked out twice.
Second down from the 9.
Oh, and he definitely should have had that motherfucker.
McCaffrey. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come up on a first and goal, and most likely 40.
Well, I did that for a reason.
Touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They'll look to run with Hubbard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
Cam to throw. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. An absolutely thrilling finish.
He stepped out of in the field. He stepped out of the end zone.
We were standing up.
Had to. You had to get out of
Eddie,
that one.
what happened to the Cats, Eddie?
Oh, that was fun.
I'll take a picture with the Cats. It was a good game, Cats. Man, I thought that was your game by 1 point, buddy. It was. But what happened? No, you stepped in the field. You was in the end zone, and when you caught the ball, you was in. Yeah, you was in the what's the name? You wasn't in the end zone. You stepped out of the end zone.
just got 20, I'm running on empty. There's more where that came from, my money is silly. I feel it envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. Yeah, I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about to
That was a good game, man.
Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine if you
I'm gonna play you tomorrow, though.